walk us through the 3,000th hit being a home run, Boggs.
Well, we just come back from Seattle, and I had gotten the 397, so I needed 3 hits, and we had a weekend series with Cleveland, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and actually Friday night, my son at the time, he was 13, right, 13, 14, he was the bat boy. And so I would let him pick out the bat and let him rub up the balls and various things like that. So Friday night, I was 0 for 3 with a walk. And so everybody goes, well, he needs 3 more hits for the weekend. And Charlie Nagy's pitching. I'm 217 lifetime off to Charlie Nagy. So going across the bridge and talking to my son, I said, Brett, what do you think? I need 3. He says, you get it tonight, Dad. And I went, I don't know, Charlie Nagy, he's pretty tough. And he said, no, he says, you're fine. So I get the first knock, base hit in the hole at first, man on first, base hit, 29.98. Then come up against Nagy again, and 29.99. And I'm standing on first, and Jim Tomey's the first baseman, and he goes, Boggsy, you live for this, don't you? He says, this is the coolest thing I've ever seen. And when Jimmy talks, you can just hear that country swagger that he's got. And he goes, Boggsy, this is the coolest thing I've ever seen. And I said, well, it's going to get a little bit more cooler because I'm going to do something special. I said, 3,000s tonight. I got maybe 2 more at bats, so I'm going to get it done tonight. And I'll be darned. They brought in Chris Haney, and Larry Rothschild at the time was the manager, called me over to the dugout. And he said, Wade, I'm going to pinch hit for you. And the look on my son's eyes were priceless. I mean, it was like deer in the headlight. He goes, oh my God, you can't pitch hit for my dad. And I said, no, Larry. I said, you're not gonna pinch hit for me right here. And then got to 2-2 with Chris Haney. He had spun a 1-2 curveball. And then the next pitch was a 2-2 breaking ball. And the minute I hit it, I knew it was gone. I didn't hit a lot of home runs, but I knew it was gone. And I said, well, I'm not getting that one back. And high five Billy Hatcher, and then rounding first, blew a kiss to my mom, come back home. And I'd stepped on home plate for so long, in 18 years, I decided to kneel down and kiss it. And so that was all the drama that came out with the home run. But it was an incredible night. And there were 43 and a half thousand at the Trop, just loud, and flash bulbs going off, and it was a spectacle.
Wow, very well put. I was reliving it, man, with you, man. And you got the ball though. You got the ball back, didn't you?
Oh yeah, Mike Hogan. He was in the outfield. Mike Hogan. He works over here at USF. Caught it and brought it to the clubhouse. Nice. And didn't want anything for it. He said it looked better in your trophy case than it would mine. And Double Rays wound up giving him season tickets, and I gave him a jersey that I'd worn in the game, and a couple game used bats. But he didn't want anything for it, and till this day we still stay in communication and all that. It's just a super gesture by a great man.
I tell you what, Scotty B, unless he wants to tell another crazy that I think there is no better, no way, Jose, than that right there. That is an incredible story. We tied in Brett, his son. Holy cow, man. That's awesome, Boggsy.